Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Kings delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away, the first chapter begins against the Hawks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. And it's Young in at the point. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. MP is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. You look at the Hawks. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
I caught up with MP and asked him about his 2 straight finals appearances, and he said he felt like he was just getting started. Right now, he loves the makeup of this team, and everybody rallies around each other. They accept their roles. And that going forward, it's about establishing a consistency of excellence year after year.
Well, Allie, I couldn't think of a better person to lead that charge. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Right side, Risache. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Young against MP to win the run. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Murray's shot is good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Risache, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And it's in there.
They're really working the paint now.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Zach LaVine, number 1. MP is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Outside Young, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. On the wing, Daniels.
And so far, they've done a great job preventing points in the paint.
Here's LaVine for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 9. Outside Young. To end the drought. Daniels outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan passes to Murray. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The 3 from Rizachet. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Wing shot on the way. That one's wide left.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And they pick up 2.
Well, that is some slick dribbling there from Young. This guy beats you in so many different ways.
DeRozan passes to MP. And it's off from 3-point range. Hawks trail by 9. Young with it. Now guarded by MP. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 6 points.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Nice move from outside the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Outside for Levine. Hunter, a screen on Daniels. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound, Trae Young.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, well, sometimes...
The Kings lead by 11. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's MP, and it's Schroeder in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Hawks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Rizachet. 11 feet out. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Well, in that mid-range area, Rizachet can just rise up, and he's got that soft touch.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Hunter. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 15.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on DeRozan. Back to Okongwu. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Harris. So the Kings making a change here. Levine's checked in.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
Harris's shot is good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Bufkin. He drops it from range. Bufkin's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Hawks trail by 16. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Djorcic. Here's Bufkin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Sacramento passing it around. Screen by MP. Shot on the wing. And the basket by Monk. And the Kings lead by 18.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Fires in the triple.
Nice play by Risache, using that screen to perfection.
Hunter passes to Harris. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Monk. The three from Risache. And the Hawks with another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP outside. DeRozan up top. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hunter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Bufkin. No good on the three.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Levine passes to Harris. And here's Hunter for three. It's rebounded by Dorsic. Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Risache. Inside, Alexander Walker. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Monk. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Bufkin. Here's Hunter. Work in the interior, MP.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He picked up 49 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Risache. Johnson a screen on DeRozan. Outside Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the take, and the layup is good off the glass. Alexander Walker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Harris. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 16.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Young looking around. Levine with a steal, and it's good. 2 points. Okongwu's got 14 points for the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Harris. Pure from 3-point range. 18 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Young with it, now guarded by MP. Outside Johnson. Off target with the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Levine finds MP. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Risache. He's got 10. Pass to Young. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from MP. DeRozan passes to Hunter. Here's Harris. From downtown, Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Malik Monk's checked in for Sacramento. Atlanta also making some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Okongwu. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Alexander Walker.
Good to see Risache attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Here's Harris. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Harris has got 13 points in this quarter. Hawks trail by 19. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
What?
And so it's the Sacramento Kings ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Sacramento Kings.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. You can't give away games.
We shall see. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Oh, you look at Tobias Harris in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Kings lead by 23. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. Outside Risache. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. Takes a 3. Risache, no good. And Sacramento shooting it around 66%. They're on fire. Sacramento passing it around. And here's MP from outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Young against Hunter. Outside Porzingis. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hunter. Levine surveys the D. DeRozan outside. Now here's Hunter. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Down low. Hunter with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Murray's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Young from long range. Called in by the Kings. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room. You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
On the wing, Risache. Back to Young. Over MP. And it's Young again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Really left him alone that time. Sabonis has got 11 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Porzingis with a screen on DeRozan. The 3 from Risache. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Pass to Daniels. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Levine. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Young. There's the 3. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist from Young. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Well, when you think of all the big men in the league, one of the most consistent has to be Sabonis. He'll always find a way to contribute with his scoring or rebound. Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Levine, that one's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Johnson. Outside Risache. Will it go? Hits a 3-pointer. Risache's got 15.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento passing it around. Levine passes to DeRozan. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, he's an old-school wing. DeMar DeRozan loves the mid-range. Doesn't take a ton of threes and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Risache, beyond the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Right side Levine. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. MP left side. Out to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 15 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Risache. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Outside for Levine. MP, the pass to Levine. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Here's Young. He's got 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, that's his 4th foul. Got to be careful now.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harris is checked in for Sabonis. De Silva comes in for Murray. Monk, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in for Levine. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels.
Remarkable focus by Schroeder, accepting the contact and powering through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Sacramento now. They've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with MP. Malik Monk is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Here's Bufkin. Off target from 3-point range. Sacramento shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. A good look from MP. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 6th assist of the night. Now here's Risache. He's guarded closely. No good on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Monk for 3. Drills it from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Bufkin, covered by MP. Pass to Bufkin. No good again that time.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fires for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me. He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Branham. Now here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Hunter finds Harris. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Branham passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Sacramento. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 18 points in just the second half. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Outside Risache. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Young, he's checked in for Branham. For Sacramento, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 25 points in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Shot to stop the run. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Outside Schroeder. And the Kings with another 3.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 20.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's MP. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Young. Can't get it to drop. Good D by MP. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Young. To the right side. Monk with a steal. Pass to De Silva. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
It's good.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. Right side Schroeder. And here's Harris. Back to Schroeder. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now. In this one. Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick now. He moves really well.
Here's De Silva. Rizachet covering. Here's Hunter. Oh, MP throws it down.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rizachet from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Rizachet's got 20.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Hunter passes to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Hunter can't get it to go. Atlanta has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. The kick out to Young. Three-pointer, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
MP shot is off. The Hawks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Stolen by Schroeder. Harris with it. Now Okongwu defending. And MP with a basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his fourth assist with that last one. And the Hawks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Bufkin. Sacramento has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. The kick to Hunter from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 44.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Risache with the ball. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Here's Posey, covered by Johnson. Harris a screen. Hunter passes to Harris. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Outside Johnson. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
And here comes the break. Johnson for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Well, the Kings shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Clifford. MP outside. They set the screen. Here's Posey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Zachary Risache. And he drops the first. And Atlanta making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And Atlanta shooting 40% from the field in this one. Young from long range.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Launches it, and Johnson is good for 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's Hunter for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. MP's got 49 in the game. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Risache. There's 1:40 left in the final quarter. Young misses. Outside Carter. It's stolen by Daniels. And they're pushing it up. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Risache. Pass to Daniels. Takes the 3. Risache, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Sacramento passing it around. MP looking around. Here's Posey. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
the house.
Everyone. Is it okay? You didn't like it? To ask no, I didn't. We don't see one. You are a liar.
Absolutely.
It's Jake
also,
Duvall.
just to be sure
How
that
could you
no
not
one
like
sees
it?
her
It just
getting
wasn't
the
my
walkway
favorite.
or court area as the night goes on.
Which part?
Okay?
Aliens?
Head on those toes.
Biohacked weapons?
I'm not your coach.
Was the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Sacramento Kings come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Hawks. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Rizachet in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the point. Taking a look at Atlanta. So we know Game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Murray, and he banks in the layup.
Aggressive move by Murray, muscling that one in.
Young passes to Johnson. Now Rizachet, and the shot goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The drive by MP, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. MP against Young, and the layup is good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Rizachet with it. Johnson outside. Pocket 4. Pass to Daniel. Over Levine. Daniels, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
Nice finish. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rizachet wide open. Rebound by the Kings. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I'll tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young passes to Johnson. Back to Young. Takes the 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. And stolen by Okongwu. Rizachet with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Here's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Young from the arc. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Outside Daniel. Here's Rizachet. Misses the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
2 points. That one goes. MP's got 8.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're leading by 8.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And it's Rizachet missing. Rizachet has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. DeRozan gets a screen from Hunter. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On its way from Young for 2. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. In the corner, it's Levine. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hunter's got 6 assists here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. The Hawks trail by 16. Young for 3. And Zach LaVine pulls it down.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And that one's good. Rizachet.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Rizachet thrives in that role.
Hunter with a screen on Daniel. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Johnson. It's Young on the wing. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Hands it from downtown.
MP looking solid from there.
The Hawks trail by 20. To the wing on the left. They double him with MP. Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Hunter kicks to Sabonis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Sabonis has got 5 points so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Daniels. Here's Young. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Monk finds Hunter. MP sets the screen for Sabonis. Back to MP. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Levine, good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
To Rizachet. Daniels kicks to Johnson. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's the Kings with the ball. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Murray, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Johnson outside. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Atlanta again missing. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Atlanta calls timeout. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside, Harris, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. MP outside. Banked in off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Hawks shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Sharp with a screen on Monk. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And slam dunk by Harris.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Johnson from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's Sacramento delivering the blowout. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back with you as these Hawks will go for a different look here. Young against MP. Young passes to Daniels. To the left side wing. Johnson with a screen on DeRozan. The Hawks again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside of the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Hunter in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Young, no good. Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with 51 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Daniel from outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the paint. Stolen by Levine. Hunter kicks to Harris. Back to MP. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Hunter's got 23 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hunter for 3. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
After Rizachet. Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Levine dishes to Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Hunter. And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Rizachet. DeRozan defending. And that one's good. Rizachet.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Kings.
Young against Hunter. To the middle. Here's Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hawks shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, Rizachet. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Rizachet. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Porzingis is checked in for Jalen Johnson.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Sabonis sets the pick for Hunter. Outside, Sabonis. Sacramento again missing.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hunter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Daniels with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Young's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's the drive. Porzingis finds Rizachet. Good on the three-point shot. Rizachet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Rizachet is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Thien passes to Sabonis. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Hunter's got 33 points. Outside Daniel. Over to the left wing. Porzingis against Murray. Rejected by Murray.
There's that length. Murray with great timing, able to alter that shot.
There's Sabonis. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Sacramento running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Sacramento's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. On the court for Atlanta, the small and power forwards are Rizachet and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Daniels. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Levine passes to Hunter. Offline with his 3. Hawks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Levine against Daniels. Kicks it out to Johnson. Sabonis with the steal. Lobs it up for Levine. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MV is number 1. Second is Zach LaVine.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Young for 3. It's good from long range. Young's got 11.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Outside Daniel. Back to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Rizachet off target from outside. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Okongwu with a screen on Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for Rizachet.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Young. Back to Rizachet. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Rizachet missing. Young with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
A little bouncy finish. I see you, Murray.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Young looking around. And it's Rizachet missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Hunter kicks to Sabonis. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. And no good that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Running hard in transition, Sabonis makes the most of that fast break opportunity.
Young, good.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For Atlanta, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's Young on the wing, covered by Hunter. Yep, it counts. Young's got 18 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
For 3, Levine. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Daniel. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Rizachet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 14 in the corner. Daniels. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Here is Daniels after the made shot from Zach Levine. After Rizachet, back to Okongwu. A shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. Inside, there's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Back to Young. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. MP outside. Levine kicks to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan passes to Hunter. Sabonis' screen on Johnson. Sabonis at the elbow. Can't hit from the elbow. And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Wide open look here for Murray. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rizachet. Nice D from DeRozan.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Murray's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Johnson with a screen on DeRozan. Rizachet with it. He's got 16. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Outside, Levine. Offensive rebound. MP kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Daniels sets a screen for Rizachet. Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops. Rizachet's got 18 points. Here's MP. He has 38 in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Hunter against Young. Sabonis' screen on Young. MP passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see. He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions
Right now, they need a basket.
Shot's good from Young.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
DeRozan for three. Rebound by Johnson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Rizachet with it, guarded by Levine. Count that one. 20 points for Rizachet.
How about the focus Rizachet showed there, just absorbing the contact and finding a way to finish.
Murray is screen on Young. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Young. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's DeRozan, and again another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Rizachet. DeRozan defending. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Daniels. Young, good look. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hunter's got his 16th rebound on the night. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Open shot by Murray, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
All about the fast hands from Murray. It takes hours of practice to be that comfortable with the quick release.
Young finds Johnson. Now Rizachet. 20 points for him. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. For three, Levine trains the three-pointer. Levine's got 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing.
Checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Carter. They've got Monk. Dennis Schroeder is out there with MP. Then there's Harris. And it's De Silva in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Alexander Walker on the wing. Paxson coming off the assist. From Young.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Hunter for 3, and the Kings another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Young outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Takes it out to Schroeder. Down low. Here's De Silva. Rebounded by the Hawks. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 25 points in the game.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
And they pick up 2.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
For the three, Young, no good. The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Harris's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Hunter against Young. Right side, Porzingis. Lets a floater go. Johnson for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Monk outside. Monk off the pick from Hunter. And the shot goes in. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Launches it. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And here's Young from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP passes to Harris. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Young. Here's Alexander Walker from outside off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
No problems knocking that one down.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Hunter finds Monk. MP sets the screen for Monk. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
On its way from Young for two. To Silva with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Hunter, the pass to Harris. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Harris has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Kings. The Hawks shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on Monk. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And for the Kings, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. De Silva off target from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Posey's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Sharp. Risacher is coming in for Porzingis. And Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Pass to Harris. The three. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Young for three. He can't get it to go.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
MP kicks to Harris. He had a nice open look right there. 25 points for Tobias Harris.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Johnson outside. And here's Young from the arc.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP dishes to Posey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
and I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Again, Young missing.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Sacramento.
And another assist.
A virtuoso performance passing the ball.
He's moving into the top rankings in single-game playoff assists. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Riesenshay. Atlanta again missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Riesenshay. Off target with his three. And the Kings with possession. MP looking around. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Riesenshay with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
know that the deck is stacked. We need a couple more.
You want shorter meetings, right?
So help me with
synthesize,
the 5-point summary.
gather,
Knowledge
review,
trade
summarize,
in the next
and
2
I'll
drafts.
cap the meetings at 30 minutes.
Why do we go open up a room? This will cost 5 hours a week, minimum.
Hey, at least our names will be on Monday.
See what he's about. Okay. I'll call you and set something.
I see the score.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Kings come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against...
It's been an uneven start to the... You look at the Kings, they took care of business at home. Now they look to steal one or both on the road.
And it won't be easy, BA, because they know their opponent is desperate and can't afford to lose on their home floor. This game is gonna be good.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Outside Johnson, shot clock at 3. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Well, you can't take Daniels lightly from the mid-range because he can and will make you pay from there.
The drive by MP, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Johnson. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Outside Young, three-pointer. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. And their historic playoff run could continue here tonight. 14 wins so far. Can they make it 15 and stay undefeated in the postseason?
I gotta say, I think they can. The way they've been sweeping teams out of their way, they're more like janitors than basketball stars. Just an incredible run so far, and it's hard to imagine it coming to an end now.
Murray inside. Risache covering. Hunter, good.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Daniels passes to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, Trae Young can get work done inside as well.
And so here's Sacramento. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Young with the bucket. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Back to MP. This one for three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Levine against Daniels. MP outside for three. It's rebounded by Risache. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Off target from outside. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. DeRozan finds MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. MP's got 9.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Now Risache. No points yet. Daniels outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Hunter the screen. Here's Levine for 3. On target from range.
And we've watched it for years. The floor stretching ability of Levine.
Young from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Okongwu with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Kings lead by 4. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Outside Risache. Down low. Here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup. 6 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And there's Hunter on the assist by DeRozan. And that's 13 points for MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Levine passes to MP. Now here's DeRozan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. That's good from DeRozan.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
Outside Risache. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hawks trail by 9. Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. The 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Throws it up high. Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Nails it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 5.
And that's a really important shot for Daniels. This team needs him to shoot the ball with confidence.
Sabonis outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Okongwu, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Daniels. Up top, Johnson. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Rizachet. That one no good. The Kings lead by 12. Stolen by Daniels. Rizachet with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Gets the 3 to fall. 8 points for Dyson Daniels.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
On the wing, DeRozan. Outside Monk. Pass to MP. Out to Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He has 7.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the Kings also making a change. Harris is checked in. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Bufkin. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're leading by 8. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Branham, pounded by Harris. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Sacramento leading by 7. Outside Hunter. Let's go with a 3. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by MP. Hunter's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Branham. Still no points. Free throw line jumper. The shot misses.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Outside Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the wing, right side. To the inside. They kick it out to Murray. MP up top. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Sharp, a screen on Harris. Inside. And that one's good. Sharp.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Sacramento making a change here. MP right side. The 3, here's Harris. The rebound by Atlanta. Driving inside to the middle. Here's Alexander Walker.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
MP, the pass to Harris. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Branham. That 3's off the mark. Sacramento leading by 10. Hunter with the ball. Outside Monk. MP looking around. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Sacramento on top, up by 12. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the energy is palpable in this. Big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Risache comes in for Branham. Daniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for De Silva. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And MP subbed in for Schroeder. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's Okongwu in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Atlanta misses again. Sacramento leading by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the shot goes in.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Young from long range. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
That's a beautiful pull-up shot from Trae Young right there. Great body control and confidence to make a shot like that.
Levine passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. MP's got 25 points.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
And here's Okongwu. Pass to Risache. Porzingis sets a screen. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket. 27 points for him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Risache. Pass to Porzingis. 4-3. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
And stolen by Porzingis. Who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Left side Schroeder. Back to MP. Sabonis outside. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Here's Young. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Schroeder. Hunter against Young. MP, the pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Harris loves that mid-range shot. It's something he will often go to if nothing else is there.
Rizachet up top, defended by DeRozan. Okongwu, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Daniels. The Hawks need to get one up here. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. Sabonis with a screen on Porzingis. Out to Sabonis. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Young. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Sacramento with some changes. Murray comes in for Harris. And it's Levine in for Schroeder. Here's MP. He has 29 now. With the crossover, driving in, and he lays it in. Hunter's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Porzingis with a screen on Levine. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Here's Daniels. Okongwu. Atlanta gets it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball. What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
Daniels finds Young. Back to Daniels. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
He was all alone on that one. Levine's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sacramento on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Sacramento Kings.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They've been at their best when it's mattered most. And here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Sacramento leading by 23. Taking a look at the Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Hunter in at the point guard position. Okongwu, a screen on DeRozan. Stolen by MP. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
To the paint. Here's Young. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 14.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Risache. Sends it home from three-point land. Risache's got 9.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Kicks it out to MP. Fires from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Johnson passes to Young. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since jump streak.
Back to MP. Here's Sabonis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Count that bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Daniels outside. Back to Young. Daniels outside. Okongwu, a screen on Levine. Here's Daniels. Misses the 3.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Murray, no good. Hunter passes to Murray. Second chance effort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That play by Murray, I mean, it's the kind of thing that fires up a team.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Daniels outside. Pass to Okongwu. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To halt the run, Young misses.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pass to Risache. Outside Johnson. Down low. And that one's good. Young. And that's now 19 points for Trae Young.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most productive guards in this league, and he knows his team is counting on him to have nights just like this.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Young. 19 points in the game. The 3 is up. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Hunter, lays it up and banks it in. Hunter's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Rizachet. Johnson a screen on DeRozan. The three from Rizachet. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis is to the inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Young looking for an opening. Hunter with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Murray passes to Hunter. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. To the middle. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Daniels. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And MP throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. MP finishing off that lob.
Hunter against Young. Over Hunter. Young missing again. The Kings shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Kicks it out to MP. Here's the three. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Launches the three. Sinks it from distance. And now 24 points for Trae Young.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
To the left side wing. It's stolen by MP. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's DeRozan missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Outside Hunter. Back to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Murray, a screen on Young. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. Great open look there. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Johnson, a screen on MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Keegan Murray is second. In the third spot, Domantas Sabonis.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Sharp, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Johnson. Branham's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Tobias Harris checked in for Sabonis. De Silva comes in for Murray. Malik Monk's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Levine. Young from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from Young MP.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Young from long range. Rebound by Sacramento. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Hunter. Both shots good from the stripe. And Atlanta shooting a solid 47%. Young with a screen on Monk. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Young. Can they get it? Rebound by Sacramento. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. High post Young. Working on Hunter. Pass to Branham. Here's Young. Tries to save it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
Bufkin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spot. Porzingis with a screen on Monk. Branham misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses again.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Harris. Back to MP. Here's De Silva from behind the arc. And another Sacramento 3.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And he lobs it up top. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
.52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Sharp, a screen on Monk. With the step back. Outside, Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's good for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, the Hawks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. To snap the cold streak. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's MP. No good. Misses at the buzzer. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Sacramento on top, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And there have been 2 very... Johnson and... Young against Hunter to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Kept alive. Outside Rizachet. Young from long range. Hunter with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity. And really strong at the line since the break.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Daniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
And as a scorer, Daniels can really work inside with that size.
Sacramento passing it around. Monk finds MP. Back to Monk. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Hunter. Lots of room. Rebound Atlanta.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points. Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Harris on the wing. Hunter, a screen on Johnson. And the shot's good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Back to Harris. Connects from downtown. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Harris can be a reliable long-range option, and his team does what they can to get him clean looks.
Back to Young. Hunter with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Down low. Outside Monk.
Right here.
Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Johnson a screen on Monk. Pass to Young. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And here's Monk. Rizachet covering. Johnson against Harris. And here's MP. To the inside. Out to Harris. Monk for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
There's Young with the 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 33 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Rizachet. Outside Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Clifford pulls it in. Sacramento has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Back to Young. From deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Monk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now Young. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Risache. Back to Okongwu. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And the Hawks shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. 1:49 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. .146 left in the 4th quarter here. Takes one from 10 feet. That one a little long. And so here's Sacramento. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Hunter against Young. Pass to De Silva. Good, and the assist goes to MP. De Silva's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Young can't hit. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So it's Atlanta now. Outside Risache. Right side Young. 3-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And both free throws good for MP. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused. And finish strong.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
take care of it.
Dry and fry again. Sweet. Get that crunchy
Good work, team.
outside, tender inside.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry.
Continually scan for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Sacramento Kings have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Hawks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull. Take a look at the Kings. Now that they're up 3 games to none in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And a deep 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Okongwu finds Rizuche. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Back to Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Young inside. Covered by MP.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Count that one.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels. The kick out to Young. Driving the lane, and he lays it straight in. Young's got 5 now.
Well, that is some slick dribbling there from Young. This guy beats you in so many different ways.
Sabonis is screen on Young. Outside, Sabonis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. Here's Johnson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray.
Aggressive move by Johnson, attacking the heart of this defense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sacramento moving it around. For 3, Levine, the putback. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Outside DeRozan. A 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu on the wing. Johnson. Young outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
DeRozan in the corner. Outside, Levine. MP deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Risache sets the screen for Daniel. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Sacramento leading by 6. Levine, that's good.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young from outside sinks the triple. Young's got 8 points. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. MP with it. 10 points for him. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 9-point game. There's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And a phenomenal postseason journey for him, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Back to Young, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
The flush, DeMar getting up.
Here's Young. He's got 10. And stolen by Hunter. Out to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Young. MP passes to Murray. Connects from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here is Daniels. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Young, no good. Kings leading now by 16. Levine dishes to Murray. And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Hunter's got 15 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Johnson with a screen on MP. Young inside. Working on Hunter. He gets that one.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Levine. Kicks it out to MP. Sabonis' screen on Young. MP finds Sabonis. Good work there as it goes. And the Kings lead by 19.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Young. Lets it go with a 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Sacramento. Harris comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Monks subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 17-7 run. Young against MP. Back to Harris from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Oh, how about the hustle right there by Young? I like seeing him active on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The tray. And it's Risacher missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Zinkas, he's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 17.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Harris kicks to MP. Harris setting the pick for MP. Lets the three fly. That's good from Harris on the assist by Hunter. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Hawks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. To halt the run, Young's shot is off.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
And the basket is good. Harris has got 7 points.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from there.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Atlanta had a huge game. He picked up 66 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been in enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Sharp. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harris. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Outside, Sabonis. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Branham, the pass to Alexander Walker. That shot off. And that one's good. Schroeder.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Harris. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Out to Porzingis. Takes a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Monk, the pass to Hunter. Outside, Sabonis. Good in the assist. This goes to MP. Sabonis has got 10.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Kings ahead, just dominating this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think? One yet. Here's MP. Traps in the tray. He's got 18.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Young against MP. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Outside Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Kicks it out to MP. Back to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Kings. MP with a screen on Daniels. Levine wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Young passes to Daniels. Wing shot on the way. Young, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Harris gets the screen from Hunter. And that's good. Tobias Harris for 3. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Porzingis over Harris. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Here's DeRozan. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Young with no one around. No good on the three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Sabonis sets the pick for Hunter. Pass to Sabonis. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Hawks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now, Reza Shea shoots over DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Harris. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
They grab their own miss. Okongwu finds Daniel. To the paint, Young. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And it's in there. Sabonis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Young for three. Another miss by Young.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Hunter with a screen on Young. Pass to Sabonis. And DeRozan kicks to MP. For three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. MP's got 25 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, Reza Shea. Young outside. Fires from deep. Again, Young missing.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Okongwu. Outside, Porzingis. Over Harris. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Pass to Daniels. Out left to the wing. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento in total control. Here's Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got 29 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Sabonis. MP with a screen on Okongwu. Sabonis with the bucket. 21 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Reza Shea missing. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Murray dishes to Levine. The 3 from MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. The Hawks shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Young in the corner. It's hauled in by the Kings.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
MP has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey, everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Atlanta Hawks.
They say live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the point guard. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Hunter's got 35 in the game. And the Hawks with the possession. Johnson outside. Rizachet with it. Okongwu with a screen on DeRozan. Right side Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hunter, bounce pass. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. MP outside. Outside Sabonis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Rizachet, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Rizachet's got his third bucket of the night. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MP is number 1. In the third spot, Trae Young.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Johnson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Ricochet missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Young, and the rejection by MP. Levine passes to Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
The flush for Murray. More than just a jump shooter.
Atlanta has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Ricochet. And the three off target. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Looking to get it going, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 19 points.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Sabonis finds Hunter. Screen by Sabonis. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now 23 points for Sabonis.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Sabonis' shot is off. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark. Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to MP. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 25 points in the game.
And we've become used to this kind of consistent scoring output from Sabonis. He can be this important of a player.
Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
MP against Young, and stolen by Okongwu. Shoots from 12. No good on that one.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
MP outside. Here's Sabonis, and again another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
DeRozan finds Hunter. Outside, Sabonis. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Young, rebound by the Kings. Hunter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. Shot on the wing, and it's Levine that time on the assist by MP. Levine's got 13.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Sacramento moving it around. Hunter up top, covered by Okongwu. And he comes up with the deuce. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Ricochet. Back to Young to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Murray with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Murray sets a screen for MP, and stolen by Daniels. Young passes to Johnson. Count the basket.
Well, how about the toughness Johnson showed there? It's clear he fears no one and loves capitalizing through contact.
The Hawks making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Tobias Harris is checked in for Murray. Malik Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Levine. Hunter with a screen on Johnson. Harris kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Out to Harris. The three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 17 points in the game.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Okongwu with a screen on Monk. And it's Risache missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Pass to Risache. And the three ball is good. Risache's got 11.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Harris inside the line. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Risache. Back to Alexander Walker. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hunter's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Monk's shot's good.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
The Hawks shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Here's Risache. 11 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Well, you love how selfless Sabonis is. The team's success always comes first for him.
And here's Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. Here's Risache. The three-pointer off the mark. Down low. The shot by Monk is no good. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Risache. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Schroeder kicks to Monk. MP outside. 4 on the clock, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Daniels, a screen on Monk. Risache finds Alexander Walker. Here's Daniels. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Keegan Murray is second. In the third spot, Domantas Sabonis.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Hunter, the pass to Sabonis. misses the three. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Sabonis kicks to MP. Back to Sabonis. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
From the arc. Lofskin, no good. Schroeder outside. Hunter, the pass to Schroeder. Now, Alexander Walker. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look.
And the Kings making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Rizachet with it. In the corner, Daniels. From the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the three spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Carter, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Rizachet. Daniels from outside. MP grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. The kick out to Young. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Rizachet. And that one's on target from the wing.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
De Silva with the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fires the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Harris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Monk. Another three for Sacramento.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hunter, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Johnson with it. Picked up by Harris. Okongwu with a screen on Monk. And it's Ricochet missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Daniels from outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Sacramento's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. De Silva with the bucket.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it. Like this.
Okongwu with a screen on Monk. And it's Ricochet missing. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Johnson outside. Now Ricochet to the middle. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Well, in that two-player action, I really like Okongwu as the pick man. He moves really well.
MP kicks to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 29 in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Johnson sends the screen for Ricochet. Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Now here's MP. Pass to De Silva. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Daniels finds Young. Back to Daniels. No good on the triple.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
MP passes to Harris, right wing. Harris a screen on Young. Out to Harris. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Outside Daniels. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Young against MP. To the paint. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Kings.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Young in the corner. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Young's got 33.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
Hunter dishes to Monk. Back to Hunter. Pass to De Silva. And the Sacramento Kings have done it, folks. They are NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Woo! Let's go. We did it. That's 2. What they gonna say now, huh? 2 rings. 2.
MP right here.
MP right here.
Question.
MP,
come on,
right
in front of you.
Miss Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations, MP. How does it feel to win your second NBA title?
It's really satisfying. This is the result of a long process. We trusted that if we followed the process, this would be the result. In a way, it's even more gratifying than the first title.
Interesting. Thank you.
MP right here.
MP.
Right here. Roseanne Conway.
I'm right there with you, MP.
Right here.
MP, right here.
Right here.
Question.
Come on, MP.
Come on with it, T-Man.
Finally, yes. All right, so let me ask you this question. Why does this championship feel better than the first?
You know what, bro? A lot of people can climb the mountain once. Most of them can't stay there, though.
Yeah, climbing that mountain, MP, thanks.
MP, I'd like to know more about
MP
your
right here.
mountain
I
theory.
have another one.
How big
Yeah.
is this mountain?
Welcome, everyone.